Hey you all, it's Chibuchi and HHG. Welcome to our channel. In this vlog, we are going to be sharing how our relationship is being tested by 3 individuals. But first, before we get into this vlog,
make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you leave a comment on this video.
Y'all, our relationship has always been a journey, but since March 25th, 2025, the good Lord is testing our relationship. You know what? It's better to show you than to tell you. Oh yeah, kids are in here for sure. Hey guys. Saturday? What's today, Sunday? Who said come on Saturday? Say it again. What did you say?
I said that day people say I should come on Saturday. I come, but I'm not sorry. I don't see people.
Y'all ran out the food already?
Huh?
No more food? What's going on? Why y'all don't have food at home?
Huh?
Why don't you have food at home?
But I thought you said it last time, it's not yet back.
No. They said him and my mommy came.
That joint and he then travel. He's never back since then.
No, okay.
Don't have any inside.
I know. Y'all want to eat spaghetti every day? Y'all like that spaghetti?
Huh?
Do you like that spaghetti? Yeah, we don't have much food either. They know how to, do y'all know how to cook yam?
Huh?
You know how to cook yam?
Yeah, yes. The other guy down the bed downstairs. See if it's down. This bed.
Y'all want that bed? That's not, yeah, it's not ours to give. We will have to figure that out. Yeah, give us a moment, okay? We'll be back. We gotta see, we don't really have food either. Do y'all live in a house?
Huh?
Do y'all live in a house?
Oh yeah. Do we have four in the house?
Do you live in the house?
Yes.
Does it have water in the house?
What?
Yeah, water. No.
There's like Jay, tap is not the same. Go to ceremonies.
Oh, you fetch water. Okay. Okay, give us a moment, okay?
So I was right inside the workspace and I was working and I heard the sound of knock on the door. I was like, who is knocking? So I stood up, I went to the front door, I didn't see no one. And then I looked by my left hand side, I saw those kids, these 3 young boys. When I saw them, I was surprised. I was like, how do you all know this is my house? How do you all know the right door to knock on? I was just so surprised. And then I walked in, I came to tell my wife, HHG, honey, this is what is going on.
He comes back in and he comes to the room. He's like, those kids are back. I was like, what? The kids are back. He was about to go back to the door and maybe dismiss them, but I was like, hold on, Chi, show me the kids. Let me see them first. I gets up, I go to the door, and lo and behold, the kids are back, y'all. And y'all know what they wanted. They wanted more food. Y'all, this is the 3rd time this week. Everything that has been happening, we've been sharing content about these 3 brothers. It all started this week, March 2025. That was Tuesday. Today is now Sunday. We have given them food 3 times in less than 1 week. It started Tuesday, it came back Thursday, and now today's Sunday. How did you feel when you saw that it was the kids when you opened the door?
So when I opened the door and saw the kids, I was like, wow, kids again. But in my mind and in my head, I was not about to dismiss the kids because I know these are kids. And you know one thing with kids, when you give them a thing, you know, they still come back asking for more, you know. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't in those type of thoughts because I know these kids are hungry, they need food, and they can't have food in their house and they be walking around looking for somewhere else to get food.
Right, I think the biggest emotion we felt was confusion.
Yes.
Because we haven't been able to buy more groceries for ourselves. And I've been telling Chi, when we do go grocery shopping, I want you to get at least a box of noodles for the kids. So when they do come back, so it's just confusion on what to do because we are low on food. Watch the next part of how this played out with the 3 brothers and how it is testing our relationship. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, the kids are back. The kids are back asking for more food. It's like every other day now. They said, you all told us to come back on Saturday. But we said that before we gave them the food the 2nd time. We're taking care of kids at this point. And they even asked for the bed that's downstairs. It looks like it's just a bed somebody want to get rid of, but it's not ours to give. We don't have much food to give them. but anything is good for them. What are you thinking, Chi?
You want us to give them the yam?
Yeah, let's look at the yam that we have. Okay, you want to give them that? They can have those. Yeah, they can have yam.
I should give them one sweet potato.
You can. We are literally taking what we have to give to them. Because honestly, we ain't got it either. They can have this last of this pasta. They said they like the pasta. Yeah, I think they need like at least, give them one of the packets of tomatoes. The can or the pack, does it matter? Yeah. Okay, it's 4. It just, I don't know why God's testing us like this, but I guess we just gotta just be obedient to it. So you wanna give them an onion? We got 2 onions, you wanna give them one? Okay, that's what we can do for today. This yam and sweet potato definitely keep you full. They like the spaghetti. We got some sauce to go with it. I'm not quite sure what's going on with these kids, but yeah. As you saw in that clip, we were able to gather up some stuff. The last few days, since they last came on Thursday, I've been thinking about these kids. And I've just been thinking, like, how are they doing? Is the food managing? Because we gave them the rest of our beans, which was at least 3/4 of the container. And we just gave it all to them. I'm done with beans, they could have them. And beans are very fulfilling. So they were on my mind, but I didn't expect them to come back so soon. I definitely feel like we started something here and that God is testing our relationship in ways we cannot imagine.
I decided to give them some yam, sweet potato, onion, spaghetti, and some sweet tomatoes, some tin tomatoes. So why I decided to give them that, first of all, we asked the elder brother of these kids if he could cook yam, because one, yam is so easy to cook and it doesn't require much ingredients to get it cooked, and secondly, it was what we have available to give to these kids. Mind you, this is the 3rd time we are getting to feed these kids in a week. We just saw them randomly on the streets. They were playing in the gutter, and I asked the other one, what are you doing in the gutter? Come out from there. And that was how they started talking to me. The elder brother said, brother, I want to tell you something. And when he said that, I was like, okay, you could come and tell me what you want to tell me. So when he came close, he told me, brother, please, can you give us some food? I was like, food? I said, okay. And then I went to tell my wife, HHG. And since then, this is how we've been feeding these kids since the 25th of March to this date.
Not even a week, y'all. It started Tuesday, it's Sunday, it hasn't touched 7 days. But the good thing about the yams, we had yams today. You made us yams.
Yeah.
Yams, sweet potato, and red oil. Yams is very fulfilling. Like, we ate an apple this morning, and then we ate yams and sweet potatoes with the red oil, and that's probably going to be the last meal for the day. We're done eating for the day. So the yams is something that fulfills the belly. So hopefully that holds them over. But it didn't end there. Check out when we give the children the food. And how did the kids get in the compound? Usually we see the kids right out here. They done got through the gate. They done made it to the 3rd floor. And they was knocking on this door. That's our back door. Yes, y'all. I'm still amazed at how they even got inside of our compound. Our compound has a gate. Maybe they caught it when it was unlocked, because it really don't work right. Just their whole resilience. I love resilient people. I love resilience. Resilience is being able to bounce back from adversity. The older brother told us that they stopped by on Saturday, but they didn't see us. So for them to come back the next day, motivated, hungry, trying to connect with us, the hands that are feeding them, it just shows great resilience. And somehow they got in the compound, they knew to come to the top floor, they knocking on the door. That shows great resiliency. And we're shocked that they even found the right door. I mean, it's not hard to find. These kids are smart. So kudos to the kids being smart and coming back to the hands that feed them.
This is the bag of food, and that was what we were able to give to these kids. Because we literally had nothing. We haven't gone for groceries, but what? The already materials, the already food stuff we had, we have to sacrifice them. These are poor kids.
I really feel like our relationship is being tested.
Yeah, because at that point, when I saw the kids knocking, to be honest, I wanted to send the kids back. I wanted to send them back. I wanted to be like,
It was too soon.
yes, I wanted to be like, come on. It was some couple days ago. I gave you all some food, some noodles, and all of that, you know. But my spirit said, don't say any word. Just go inside and go tell your wife what is going on. So this suggestion of giving them again today, to be honest, it was made by HHG. She was like, I want to see them. I want to see the kids. It was after she saw the kids, we couldn't say no. We end up in confusion, but at the end of the day, we came up with this conclusion of giving them what we had.
Look at them ready. Okay, guys, we running low, so you gotta make this last.
You all should manage this. Say you don't have food again. You all should manage this.
You gotta manage it, okay? And I want you if y'all come next time, not tomorrow, not Tuesday, but y'all gotta learn something, okay? Y'all know how to read books? You know how to spell your name? Okay. I'm gonna make y'all learn something next time, okay? All right.
If I should come to Sunday.
Sunday? Okay. Yeah, that's a whole week from now. So in 1 week? All right. Be safe, okay? How you feel about that? He said 1 week. At least he gave us 1 week. Yeah, we can hold out another week. I want to get them a box of noodles.
So after I gave the kids the food, I have to tell the kids, hey, you all should try to manage this. We don't have much, you know, you all should try to manage it while we try to put ourselves together. For the next time, you are going to be coming to ask for more.
Right, they definitely got to manage it. I don't see that food lasting a week, but hey, he gave us the schedule. He said next Sunday. That's what I like about the older brother. The older brother know how to do some business.
Yeah, he knows how to network.
Right,
Yeah.
he knows how to network. Like, I'm not even, of course, like, I hate to say this, like, we want to give them food, but we can't always give it. So I'm wishing that they had another solution, another option. But he gave us another week. We'll see how it goes. Very smart of him. He scheduled his date with us for another pickup. That's what he did. So that was very smart of him. I didn't even catch it in the moment. And then I also want to teach the boys something. You know, they're just surviving day to day. You know, at least do some reading, do some writing. These boys can be somebody one day. They're just stuck in poverty. And it doesn't feel good for anyone to be in poverty. It doesn't feel good to search for food every day. So I definitely want to teach them some skills on how to survive and just honestly get their education. In our last video, the older brother shared that he's not going to school right now because he did not pay his school fees. So that's a problem. There's a lot of problems out here, and we only ChibuchiHHG, and we're trying to help the best we can. They done found out exactly where we live at. They said they came by Saturday, they ain't see us? Okay, let me come on up in here. Bye, boys. Bye, boys. The boys waved bye. They were really thankful. That's the first time I heard a thank you, even though I know they appreciate it, but they actually said thank you, and I heard it this time.
And it's so hard to say no to kids. It's
Yes,
so
it
hard.
is.
Most importantly, when you see a kid outside without no guidance, without no active parents taking care of them, it's just a whole lot to say no. To be honest, I felt so emotional because I really know what it feels like not having food. You know, even at this very age of mine, I've been in a situation where I don't have food and it wasn't funny. Not to talk of those kids that don't even know how to work, that don't even know how to go apply for no job. They just need to be fed. So it's so emotional that God has to put these kids in our possession.
Right. Put this test on our relationship.
Yeah.
It is really a test, I feel. It's not straining us right now, but as you see, things are getting low. So y'all, as y'all can see, these three brothers are hungry. This is the third time they have came to us asking for food. And by God, Through this test, we were able to give them food each time. It hasn't been 1 week yet. We, ChibuchiHHG, we can't do it by ourselves, so we are calling for you all to help us. We are asking for 50 people to donate $2, just $2. Uno, dos, two, $2. 50 people. If 50 people can donate $2, that would make $100. And $100, as of today, equals about 151,200 naira. So as you can see, the US dollar goes long here in Nigeria. So with the $100, we will be able to go grocery shopping for these kids, take it to their home, really get more detail about their living condition and why they don't have food. But really our goal is to supply them with food for this new month that's coming in. Your donation of $2 can help these 3 brothers.
And also prevent them from trekking around the streets, stop them from begging people, and also you're gonna be a partaker of this blessing of feeding unknown kids.
Everyone deserves to eat, everyone. So if you have it to give, if you have it in your heart, send $2 to help support these 3 brothers. Check out the flyer right here on where to send your donation. Of course, more is welcome. Check out our 2 previous videos on how we gave to these 3 little boys. This is the 3rd time we were able to give them food. We can't do it by ourselves. We are counting on you all to help us with your small donation of $2. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or DM us on social media. We are ChibuchiHHG and we love y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.